On Wednesday, January 8th, lawmakers will return to Jefferson City for the start of the second regular session of the 100th General Assembly. For many lawmakers, the 2020 legislative session presents an opportunity to pass several items left over from last year's legislative session.
I think our goals are the same as they are every year: infrastructure, better jobs. But there's a couple of things that I want to pursue yet this year, and I'd like to follow them through. It was lead testing in schools. It's simple, it's inexpensive, and we have a number of old school buildings across the state.
One of the things that was left undone from last year was also the elimination of the illegal gaming machines throughout the state. I think that's something that will be a priority of mine. It's legislation that I filed, making sure that before we expand legal gaming, we need to make sure that we can take care of illegal gaming in this state.
Following the 2019 legislative session, the Missouri Senate formed the Interim Committee on Public Safety. Members of this committee were tasked with finding ways to improve public safety throughout the state. As a result of the committee's work, the Senate's minority floor leader is hopeful it will result in legislation that makes Missouri a safer state.
I think you'll see legislation from multiple places, and it is much needed. So I just think we need to come up with some common sense laws to protect the people in this state while still preserving people's right to carry.
While both sides of the aisle aim to find common ground on the subject of public safety, the Senate's President Pro Tem believes that increased police forces could be key in combating violence in Missouri's larger cities.
There's a shortfall of 120 to 150 officers in St. Louis City right now. One of the things I think that would improve public safety is putting more officers on the street.
The discussion on these topics and more will begin when lawmakers gavel in at noon on Wednesday, January 8th for the second regular session of the 100th General Assembly. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm John Pattison.